Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your May 2022 singles reading. If you are single and looking for new love, then this is the reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, hello, a very warm welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you, your likes, shares, subscribes, and all of your absolutely fantastic energy. We're jumping right into May here. We start out your month, April 30th, May 1st, with a new moon in Taurus. New moons are really all about starting new things, opening doors of opportunity, having a fresh way of thinking. This is, of course, coupled with a partial solar eclipse. Eclipse energy does tend to shake things up a little bit. Okay, expect the unexpected sometimes when the eclipse energy is at play. And it doesn't matter if you have seen this reading on the eclipse or if you see it afterwards, the energy does still carry through. The eclipses tend to set the tone, set the theme for the next 6 months or so. The actual really big energy really kicks off a couple of days before and a couple of days after. But certainly some themes and some energies are established going forward. So think of the eclipse as kind of the universal wild card, shall we say. Anything can pretty much happen in the eclipse season. It tends to be a little bit of chaotic, shaky, uppy energy. Okay, but with this in Taurus, Taurus is usually very grounded and very stable. So you could certainly be looking to get more stability into your life. Okay, or you may be really looking at reevaluating what you're looking for out of love. Okay, especially if you're looking for something long term, something secure, something where you feel safe, where you feel as though you're not chasing a dream or something, somewhere where you feel like you have your partner's back, but they also have yours at the same time. The new moon is very much giving you the opportunity to heal some soul karma, purge toxic situations, but the challenge there may be relinquishing a bit of control. Sometimes we try and control the outcome too much. So part of that challenge there is staying open and staying in the flow. Uranus is very closely conjunct with the planet, with the solar eclipse. Uranus is, of course, the modern ruler of Aquarius, so you may be feeling a little bit innovative. You might be doing some, thinking outside the box, trying new things. Uranus really does bring in some fast change, okay, but maybe also a little bit of rebellion there as well. So perhaps you're challenging the status quo. You're doing something completely different, right? Whatever you've been doing so far, maybe it hasn't been working for you, and now you're like, you know what, I'm going to do something a little bit different. The middle of the month may be quite intense for you because we do have a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And the lunar eclipses, it is the full moon energy. So you could be getting some major epiphanies, major clarity in things. Okay, you might be making some very firm decisions as well. Okay, it's all about wrapping up a cycle. But with this being Scorpio energy and the full moon and a total eclipse, oy boy, okay, very intense. All right, very intense energy. And you may get some hidden deep emotions coming up to the surface. Okay, but it's really a time to face your fear and embrace some changes. Take advantage of all of these new doors, all of these new opportunities opening up for you. And first and foremost out, we've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So if you haven't already found someone that catches your eye, then these are the doors that are opening for you. Okay, new love on the table. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so there may be either you are looking for somebody who shares your belief systems, who or is someone who is open to what you believe in. Okay, but you could also have some barriers there as well, especially if, maybe there's some family things going on, right? Sometimes we can't always control who we fall in love with. But sometimes there's certain things that kind of do present a bit of a challenge. They're not that they can't be overcome. So you might meet somebody, okay, or you might be looking for somebody that does share your values, okay? But if you do meet somebody and their belief systems are very different than yours, that could certainly represent a little bit of a challenge there, a little bit of an issue, okay? But again, there's not anything that can't necessarily be overcome as long as both people have a good level of understanding. All right, we've got true love here as well. This is the romance of a lifetime. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, you've got some really great energy coming in. Once again, we've got new love, we've got true love. Okay, and so if you haven't already met somebody, this eclipse is really opening these doors for love for you. All right, we also have playfulness coming in to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, beautiful energy. And we quite often forget, sometimes we're so focused on what we want that we forget to enjoy life, that we forget to have fun. When we are engaging in kind of playful activities, when we're socializing with our friends, we're getting out, we're smiling, we're laughing. Oh, it raises our vibration, and we can actually attract more positive energy into our lives, more connections that way. Like a moth to a flame. Imagine going to a social event with your friends, and you're having a good time, and you're laughing it up. People gravitate towards that. People gravitate towards you. So remember to have a little bit of fun, and you just never know who you might meet on the way. So let's get your overall energy for your month ahead and see what we've got. What is coming in here, please, for Capricorn? Thank you. Oops, and I've got my deck upside down. I'm only reading the uprights in this one, just so you know. But we've got the Sun. So we've got happiness, growth. We've got positive energy coming in here. The Sun card is the happiest card in the entire deck. So there could certainly be a couple of different elements coming in here with the Sun. Number one, that can certainly represent eclipse energies that are very much at play for you in a very positive way. The Sun also brings about growth, positive thinking, happiness, joy, playfulness. And this could certainly be because there's new connections, new people coming in, but this can also be your inner self. You're happy with where you are at the moment, okay, and you're looking for somebody to enhance that energy. So there's certainly something that may make you very, very happy in the month ahead, okay, but you could also be letting your light shine. And once again, a moth to a flame with that Sun energy. When you're having fun, when you're emitting all of these positive vibes, right? Whew, man, oh man, things really do come in for you when you do that. So the Sun really does have to do with personal growth as well, but abundance, family, friends, all of those things that make you happy. Okay, all of that is coming in. Let's see what is challenging you in the month ahead. Whoa, thank you very much. Well, they're explosive energy. There we go. We've got the Tower card. So things may move really fast for you in the month of May. This could be internal movement, internal changes, okay, but there could also be something in your external world. We'll get more information, okay, but when we get the Tower card, there could certainly be some sort of aha moment that's coming in for you. Something that is unexpected, catches you off guard, but is ultimately really beneficial for you. So when we do get the Tower, we quite often get some epiphany or revelation that comes along, some sort of information, and this kind of like rocks our world a little bit. Think of that adrenaline rush that you might get, right? You all of a sudden, if you've met somebody and the next thing you know, they connect with you on Facebook or something like that, and you're like, whoa, okay, so something that just kind of catches you off guard a little bit. All right, but the Tower can also represent some big changes. Okay, and this is where we let go of old belief systems, fears, worries, doubts, okay, our old way of life, our old way of thinking, and we're ready for the new. So Spirit's really trying to line you up for something big here, and this could certainly have to do with this eclipse energy. A lot of people are getting like clarity, okay? A lot of people are going to experience a big shift, a big turning point. And that's really the Tower energy. Now, the Tower is also about getting out of your comfort zone, trying something different, okay? Whatever you've been doing in the past, okay, or wherever you've been hasn't necessarily gotten you what you want or where you want to go. So that Tower comes in, to kind of give you a little bit of a push, okay? And this is really to try new things, to do something a little bit differently, to get out of your comfort zone, okay? And sometimes that's a challenge, right? Sometimes that's a little bit scary, okay, but Spirit's really trying to give you that little push. So expect the unexpected when we get the eclipse energies, but expect the unexpected when we get the Tower card as well. Certainly a big shift there, and it may make you uncomfortable. It may be just a little bit surprising when we have things in the challenge position. It's really It's not necessarily something insurmountable. It's just something that's a little bit harder to deal with. All right. So maybe if you're a person that doesn't really like change, then change that is coming in, okay, changes happening within you are just that much harder to deal with, right? It's like, oh man, I got to do some work and I don't want to. Okay. So let's see what your advice from Spirit is. Advice from Spirit for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Wow. Flippy cards, let me tell you. We've got the Strength card. Number 11 in this particular deck, the Strength card and Justice card, depending on the deck that you're dealing with, sometimes do get reversed. So in this one, the Strength card is number 11. 11, of course, is about new and improved energy. So now is the time to open the doors for new opportunities, new love, new connections, all of these things. Okay, this is the time for you to make some improvements. You may have gone through some struggles and challenges. The Strength card in this deck, if you look at this person, right, she's got this broken pillar, but she's holding it together. She's holding it up. She's, maybe trying to repair it a little bit. Okay, so when we get the Strength card here, this is really Spirit saying, reminding you how strong you are, how powerful you are, that certain things in your life may not have gone the way that you wanted them to, but you can fix that. You can heal from that and you can move forward. It may take a little bit of courage, may take a little bit of kindness and compassion to yourself. Okay, maybe even a little bit of patience. Okay, but you'll get to where you want to go. You will get to that point where you're ready to move forward. You're ready to embrace something new. The Strength card also is a reminder from Spirit that patience is a virtue. Okay, and that there may be certain things that are happening really fast. Okay, and you may just need to muddle through them a little bit and be a little bit patient. Okay, but Spirit's trying to remind you again how here with that Strength card, how strong and how powerful and how courageous that you really are, and that you can weather any kind of storm. You can release any old energy, any old emotions that are no longer serving you. And it does take a little bit of courage. It does take a little bit of inner strength. Okay, but you can do it. So Spirit's really trying to give you a little bit of a confidence boost there. Let's see what blessings are headed your way. Thank you very much. And the blessings headed your way, we've got the Moon card. So this eclipse cycle really does benefit you in a lot of ways here, Capricorn. And of course, we've got both the sun and the moon. So I said a little bit earlier that these eclipses are really going to shake things up for you a little bit. Okay, a little bit of a turning point for you in your world. But when we get the moon card as a blessing, your intuition is certainly guiding you, moving you forward. You may be kind of feel like a tug. You might feel like a little bit of a push or a pull in a certain direction, and it may feel a little bit strange to you. Okay, sometimes, again, we said a little bit earlier that, perhaps you're trying something different and you're looking to get out of your comfort zone. Flip the script a little bit and trying to find new love, because maybe what you've been doing so far hasn't quite been working. And the moon card here is, your approach to finding love may be a little bit unconventional, something that you wouldn't normally do. And the moon, your intuition, your gut instincts are pulling you on a direction that may seem a little bit weird. So just like the tower energy, right? The tower energy here, it might be a little bit challenging for you. Okay, but the moon card is certainly that your intuition is certainly guiding you in the right direction. But the moon card also brings things up to the surface from your subconscious. So this is really a powerful time for you, a powerful energy for you to really get a deeper understanding of what it is that you want out of love. Okay, also is getting you, helping you face your fears or release any kind of blocks that may be around you. Okay, and this is in place for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, right? For love, for money, for for people's emotional side, right? All of this energy, right? But this is this big burst of emotions that may come in for you here. Okay, but you can face your fears, you can move forward. Okay, you can also follow your dreams. The moon card really does highlight your dreams. Okay, also highlights some creativity there for you as well. But the moon card brings things brings things in that are a little bit surprising for you. So you may have a really happy surprise. Remember, this moon card here is right in your blessings position. So this is the energy that's benefiting you the most. Okay, so I think you're about to enter a brand new cycle where a lot of doors start to open for you. Okay, you may need to have a good, honest look at your emotions, okay, or at what you want. Okay, get that clarity And that way you can really move forward and attract the things that match your vibration, that match what it is that you're looking for. So we're going to get a little bit more information with the Sun card here. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Moon card a second time here, Capricorn. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, you could, now this is the energy coming in, all right? So there may be a learning element that's coming in for you here. Okay, perhaps you're learning something about yourself. Perhaps you're doing a little bit of research. Okay, you might even be contemplating going back to school, or even taking up a project or something. And the moon does bring about some creativity and something that makes you happy with that sun energy. So perhaps if you have something that you want to explore, maybe you go on a course for work or something. Perhaps you're going to take a class to learn something, maybe something to do with your creative side, something that you wanted to pursue. You just never know who you might meet there. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles can also show that maybe you've been focused on making money, okay, focused on your career, and you're about to finish. Okay, you're about to level up there, and maybe that will actually give you a little bit more freedom, okay, to go out and find love, right? Sometimes we got to do what we got to do. Sometimes we don't focus so much on love and relationships, right? You've got to rely on yourself to make money, to put a roof over your head. And so but it looks like here that you're about to change your perspective. Okay, but the Eight of Pentacles can also show you being very resourceful as well, okay? And, you're well on your path to finding what you're looking for. But we do have the Magician here as well, so some beautiful manifestation energy, creating the life that you want, attracting the connections that are matching what you want, matching your vibration, okay? Whenever we get the Magician, okay, this is all about the power of creation. And this gives you a laser focus, okay? This also has you, just like the Eight of Pentacles here, using a lot of resources, okay? Gathering all of your resources together, figuring out what you want, okay? Not afraid to kind of change how you're doing things if something hasn't been working for you so far. So that Magician is a wonderful energy, but it is also one of manifestation here. So you're working on new things, okay? You're attracting new people in your life. We've got this beautiful sun energy coming in, showing the power of positivity, okay? And with that Magician, it's always a reminder there to be mindful of your thoughts and your feelings, okay? When we manifest things, and we're always manifesting things into our world, whether it's something subconscious, okay, unconscious manifestation, or whether we're actively playing a key role. It's like, nope, this is what I'm focused on. So whenever we get the Magician, it's a reminder to be very mindful of our thoughts and our feelings. Make sure that if you do get in an energy where you're getting down in the dumps, you're getting frustrated, you're getting impatient, okay, railing at the fates that you haven't found your love yet, okay, the Magician invites you to really come back to center, refocus, regroup, and renew, okay? Understand why you're feeling that way, okay, and then release it, kiss it goodbye, send it out into the universe, okay, and then replace those thoughts, those feelings, that energy with something a little bit more positive, okay? It's kind of like resetting the page a little bit. But we also have the Moon card coming out here as well, okay? So I think for some of you here, the Moon and the Sun, again, eclipse energy, repeating message here. I think this is a massive turning point for you in some aspect, okay? This is certainly an energy where Spirit's preparing you for some changes coming in here, and we got to get prepared. We got to get ready, right? You got to pull up your socks, brush your hair, okay? Get yourself out there, have some fun. All right, but I think this is a big turning point for you. But I also think here with the Magician, and I think here that for some of you, if you have previously engaged in manifestations, possibly from the last eclipse that we had, I forget when that was, or from other previous moon cycles, this could certainly be the month for you when you're starting to see some changes, when your manifestations are starting to come to fruition. And it's very exciting for you, okay? But the energy here with the Moon and the Sun, yes, okay, thank you very much, Spirit. We've got 2 eclipses coming in here. Yes, indeed, we do. You might actually be researching manifestation and thinking, how does this all work? you could, depending on how you deal with moon energy, you could possibly do some intention setting at the new moon, at the solar eclipse. We tend to not do manifestation rituals during eclipses, only because the energy is a little bit chaotic. Okay. But it all depends on you. All right. There's no 100% rule. There's no black and white. Okay. The world of manifestation spirituality, there's certain things that you do and all of these kind of things, but it's really a personal endeavor. Okay. It's a personal journey. So if you are feeling good with this moon energy, with this eclipse energy, if you're feeling grounded, you're feeling stable, you're not feeling like your energy is all over the place, then by all means harness this power, because the eclipses amplify our normal energies. Okay, so anything, and when we have that new moon, right, all about the new and setting intentions, setting goals, all of these things, but it's amplified at least threefold. So if you feel as though this moon energy is your time to manifest your dreams, manifest your perfect person into your world, then go for it. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Okay, so again, it's all a personal choice. But I think the moon, I think you're feeling very positive. I think you're feeling very creative. But I also think that there may be a surprise headed your way, especially with that magician showing up there as well. So let's get a little bit more information for the Tower. What else is challenging our lovely Capricorn here for the month ahead? Two of Cups, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Holy kitten caboodle. Okay, you may get some really big surprise here, Capricorn. Something that is really wonderful, really positive, okay, but something that may scare the pants off of you, okay, just a little bit. All right, we do have the Two of Cups coming in here. So finding your balance, okay, for some of you, finding your balance, finding your harmony may be a little bit of a challenge, okay, so especially with this Tower energy. All right, because you may need to let something go in order to restore some inner balance within you and get ready to receive, okay, a wonderful partner. Two of Cups is, new love, true love, two people coming together whose vibrations match each other. Now, of course, with the Two of Cups being in your challenge position, number one, you could certainly be meeting somebody who has an offer for you, and the energy may be so powerful, okay, that Tower card, that it literally rocks your world. Okay, and we do find those people. It can be a soulmate, could possibly be a twin flame here as well. Okay, and it's like, whoa, because really that Tower is something happens that rocks your world, something usually that you don't quite expect, but your intuition is, telling you, I told you so. Okay, but this is like a life-changing event. Okay, it's like you meet this person and the next thing you know, oh my God, my life is different. Okay, but it could certainly be something in a very positive way. All right, and but sometimes things just catch us off guard, or it's like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. So there could actually be a little bit of disbelief coming in there. Okay, so that Two of Cups can certainly be something very wonderful, very magical. Okay, but something that is just a little bit of a challenge to embrace or even to trust. Okay, but we've got the King of Cups here also. And the King of Cups, yes, the King of Cups and Two of Cups, both in your challenge position, could possibly represent that it's a little bit challenging to open those doors and to find that new love, right? Something's got to change with that Tower card, and there may be a little bit of resistance to that, right? Something's got to change. You got to do something different, okay? You got to let go of old energy to welcome in the new. And if there's resistance, okay, with that Tower energy, if there's resistance letting go, or there's resistance embracing the new, then of course accepting, embracing, or even finding that new love is a little bit more challenging for you. But I think here with the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Page of freaking Pentacles in here, okay, I think that I think that number one, I think you're getting yourself in alignment. I think you're getting yourself ready, King of Cups, to be open and to receive new love. I think you're getting yourself very much ready to put yourself out there. It just requires a little bit of work. But I also think here with the Two of Cups and the King of Cups that there is something coming in here that just rocks your world, knocks your socks off. Okay, and certainly is an offer or an opportunity from a person. The King of Cups can certainly be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be somebody who is looking for mature love, okay, someone who knows what they want. They're very kind, they're very honest, they're very sincere with that King of Cups energy, okay, and they have a lot of love to give. The King of Cups, honestly, has a lot of romance coming in, okay, and it could certainly be a sweep you off your feet energy, okay, so but we've got the Page of Pentacles coming out here with it as well, and the Page of Pentacles can certainly be some sort of news coming in, an offer, an opportunity, a gift even. Okay, a gift of love, someone giving you their heart, that can be that as well. But of course, it's for some of you, this can honestly go both ways, right? This can certainly be something wonderful, powerful, something exciting, but almost a little bit unbelievable coming in, or something that's just, it catches you so much off guard that maybe you're not ready for it, and you're like, whoa, okay. This can also be what you find when you get out of your comfort zone. All right. But sometimes we need to really do something different. We really do need to knuckle down, right? So, but certainly some changes going on. And I think for others of you here, I think you're actually getting yourself prepared with this Tower card. I think there's something that you need to let go. There's something that you need to do in order to prepare yourself properly for finding the love that you seek. And then the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles can certainly be you putting yourself out there. Okay. Maybe trying something a little bit different, and getting yourself in alignment, and then those doors will open for you. The Page of Pentacles can also be some information coming in. Okay, so you could actually be learning a little bit of something, because again, with this moon energy through the month, you may be getting this big old bit of clarity, okay, a huge amount of clarity, okay, so this could be you getting some information and then, whoa, okay, I see my way forward, all right, but I do think for some of you that there's some very exciting energy, some very exciting connections and love and romance that is coming in here, so embrace it, embrace the change. It's scary, yes it is, especially if you've been single for a long time. It's like, I've been wanting love for a long time, and and then when it's there, when it's knocking at your door, you're like, okay, now what do I do, right? So sometimes it just kind of causes a little bit of a challenge for you. Okay, you might even want to put the brakes on, because this could happen really, really fast. All right, let's get a little bit more advice from Spirit. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. What would we have? The Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, the Page of Swords. All right, try new things, get out there, start new conversations, talk to new people. The Page of Swords is a very curious energy, also one quite often associated with the internet. And Uranus, which is here rocking our world a little bit, is also very much tied to technology and that Aquarian energy. The Page of Swords quite often tied to that Aquarian energy. So perhaps, perhaps being a little bit innovative, okay, or of course, like we've been saying, trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone, okay, but the internet in some way may play a role for you as well, okay. Decide what you want. The Two of Swords here, okay, the Two of Swords is not necessarily a welcoming energy, okay, so for one, you've got a decision to make. Decide what you want, okay, maybe you've got more than one door, more than one opportunity opening for you. There's love in the air, but sometimes it's sometimes we need to make a choice. We need to make a decision. So decide clearly what you want. Trust your intuition going forward, okay? But the Two of Swords can also represent being very closed off. Okay, I mean, does this person look welcoming and open? No, not quite. Okay, so there could certainly be some advice here from Spirit where you need to be open and receptive, because there's love coming in here for you. There's love in the air. Okay, and but if you're closed off and if you're not opening and welcoming, then unfortunately we do create some sort of block. So there may be something there that you need to take a look at. Okay. And then, of course, the 10 of Wands, you are at the end of a difficult journey, the end of a difficult cycle. Get excited because there's something newer, better, brighter, shinier coming in here for you. The 10 of Wands is also a reminder from Spirit, okay, that balance in a relationship is very important. You may have been in past relationships where you held all of the responsibility. You committed more than the other person did. If you lived with someone or you were married to someone, right? You were the one, you looked after the kids, you did all the chores, you looked after the banking, you were the responsible person, and they just kind of floated through life, right? It can create quite the little challenge within a relationship. So if you've been in those relationships in the past, then Spirit's reminding you here, okay, you may be strong, you may be capable, okay, you might be a force to be reckoned with, okay, with that strength card, that Leo energy there. However, that does not mean that you need to be the only person that is holding all of the responsibility in a relationship. So Spirit's really kind of hammer that home for you, okay? This is a time to clear out old patterns, habits, and behaviors, okay, and to put a fresh new foot forward, put up some very healthy boundaries, but find that balance in a relationship. And that's that 2 of Cups there, right? Balance and harmony coming together in a positive way, okay, in a proper way. Let's see what other energy is benefiting you for the month ahead. What other blessings are headed the way for Capricorn, please? 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles can certainly represent that there may be more than one option. There may be more than one option for you, and you may have some decisions to make. Okay, the two of Pentacles can also represent that there's actually a lot of potential here. Okay, and we do have the infinity symbol here, right? Which means there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of opportunities for you, unlimited amounts of opportunities out there. But you need to decide what you want. You might need to choose between a few different people, especially if you're doing online dating on the internet. Okay, choices galore. Okay, and that is a scary place. Okay, it's a very unknown place. But the 2 of Pentacles can also represent here, with the blessings, okay, that you'll find your balance. All right, and this is certainly that energy here where, 2 people committed, right? The 2 of Pentacles, okay, can be 2 people committed, but restoring balance, right? And you see this person, they're not in balance, okay, and the blessing for you is to find something, okay, where you're either finding your inner balance and harmony, okay, or you are finding a connection with where both people are in it together. Okay, we also have the Queen of Wands coming in here, so this can certainly be a person coming in here for you. The Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag, and someone who is very exciting, someone who's very passionate, with the Queen of Wands being a very independent energy, someone who is very single. Thank you, hallelujah. Okay, the last thing we want is someone that's playing the field, or they're not quite out of one relationship and they're stepping into another. Do your work, okay? Go do your work and then come back when you're done, okay? But this would be a person who is very much single, very much independent, but very exciting, likes a sense of adventure, has this great, vibrant zest for life, okay? Certainly a passionate and exciting connection coming in there, but someone mature. Okay, we've got the King of Cups here with this mature love, and the Queen of Wands also with this mature love. Okay, so it could be, when we put water and fire together, what do we get? We get some steamy connection coming in there, okay? So some of you may have more than one option in here, okay? But some of you, this could certainly be the same one in the same person, and this boom, it's like you and this person meet, fire and water. You got this chemical reaction with each other, and it's like a lot of steam, a lot of passion. You gotta like that, right? But that's scary in itself, isn't it? Right? Because sometimes we can't explain that, okay? But there could certainly be a couple of different people coming in. Now, the Queen of Wands as a blessing can also be you. This can be you really being confident in your quest for love, okay? Clearing out some old energy there, okay? Old old emotions, old feelings, facing your fears, and you are standing in the seat of your own personal power, and you are confident, and you are just emitting this wonderful energy out into the universe, and that is what you're attracting back in. Okay, so it's very wonderful energy there with that Queen of Wands. So get excited. Okay, so I think there's something very exciting that is coming in here for you. You may even have a friend. The Queen of Wands can sometimes be a best friend energy. So you may have a friend around you that can influence your path towards finding love in some way. This could certainly be a person that maybe sets you up on a blind date. Right here we have a friend. You got to make a decision, and something hidden or unknown with this moon card. Okay, so you could certainly have a friend that wants to set you up on a blind date, probably with someone that you have not met before, and you might be sitting there going, I don't know, do I, don't I? You know what, I always tell people the same thing, even though blind dates have never gone well for me. But hey, you know what, I have some very interesting stories, let me tell you. Okay, but it's one of those things where it's a little bit uncomfortable. But you know what, if you have not been in the dating scene for a while, it's maybe just some good practice for you, and you never know, you might make a friend. Okay, but this is also discovering hidden information, can be with that moon energy, right? Something is hidden, gets a little bit revealed. So this can certainly be you surfing the internet as well, and you just never know what you may find. But we do have the Six of Swords coming in here also, which shows moving forward. Okay, which shows traveling towards your destiny. Okay, making tracks, making moves, and really it also shows a peace of mind. Okay, something that has been troubling you or blocking you or hindering your progress, okay, is now released, and now you've got your mind at ease. You know what you want, and you're not frantic in that energy, right? It's like, I'm going to take a calm, peaceful approach at finding love. All right, but certainly something a little bit more positive in there for you. Okay, so certainly this opportunity there to move forward, to make change even, okay, or do something a little bit different. Now, the Six of Swords there can also sometimes represent travel. Okay, and the Queen of Wands is a very travel oriented energy. The wands themselves like a sense of adventure, like to go out and have fun. Of course, you do also have the Sun card coming in there, so perhaps you have an opportunity to travel with a friend. Somewhere, maybe a tropical destination, or maybe just somewhere where you're going to have fun. You know what? You never know what happens on vacations. You could certainly bump into somebody, for one, it just might be what the doctor ordered, right? Go out and have some fun for a couple of days, quick getaway with a friend. You're enjoying life, and it's like you feel like a big sense of relief, and it actually kind of shifts your energy when you do that. But you could also possibly have meet somebody if you do go on a proper vacation with a friend, or even a weekend getaway. Perhaps you meet somebody while you're there, and and it just could happen to be, sometimes people say like a vacation romance is just what you're looking for. Something, there's a beginning, that there's an end, and you'll never see this person again. But hey, you know what? It's fun, it's joyous, and you've got the great memories. However, what can sometimes happen, depending on where you go, is that you meet somebody, you click, you connect, okay, you've got this undeniable attraction to the person, you like this person, okay, and they just happen to live in the same city that you do. So it could certainly be something that can unexpectedly last a little bit longer. So if that's you, then that's exciting, okay? So keep your open mind, all right? So I'm going to get a couple last messages here for you and see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know for Capricorn? Thank you very much. Put that over there. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So first and foremost, cleaning it up. Okay. Clean it up. Get rid of old energy. Okay. We want to wipe those cobwebs away. We want to get in alignment. We want to be clear. Okay. We want to, heal and release and let go of any expectations, any old energies, any blocks. Okay, get that dust mop out there and clean those cobwebs away. Okay, know clearly what you want. Okay, it's the end of an old cycle for you and you're about to start something fresh. Okay, card number 21, the World card. Okay, you may be about to get rewarded for all of your hard work and everything that you've experienced thus far, all of the hard work, the healing that you've done on yourself. Okay, but make sure you know what you want. Be willing to make some change, okay, because we have some wonderful blessings headed your way. We've got the fates coming in here. And remember earlier when I said with the moon card that you may just be feeling a tug or a pull in a certain direction, and it may feel a little bit weird. Okay, that's your intuition pulling you in a certain direction. The fates, there's something there that you're meant to experience. Okay, the Six of Swords here as well is quite often a rite of passage, something that you're meant to experience. Okay, so it's either that you are successfully overcoming some challenges or something that you were meant to experience in this lifetime, okay, or there's these new connections that are coming in. The fates are bringing you in something wonderful. All of these blessings, okay, the stars are aligning for you. This is actually card number 17, okay, the star energy, okay, so that's Uranus energy, that Aquarian energy. We already see it coming in here, okay, and there could certainly be something very wonderful coming in, something that you've manifested and something that is certainly very powerful for you. But when we do have the fated energy, okay, this can certainly represent that this can happen at any time. Okay, you know, so we can sometimes speed things up a little bit, but it's when something is meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Okay, now with this being that fated energy, okay, I'm going right back to the Tower card here with that Two of Cups. And this could certainly be soulmate energy coming in here, but this may even possibly be twin flame energy, this deep spiritual connection that you have with somebody that is very unexplainable. It's filled with passion and fire and steam, and it's very unexplainable. And it may actually scare the pants off you a little bit because the connection quite often is so powerful, so strong that it literally knocks your socks off. Okay. And, you know, so, and it feels like here with this energy, usually a twin flame connection, okay, it's supposed to be wonderful and magical, and it's supposed to be like this once in a lifetime thing. It's because that is your spiritual twin, and when you come together, it's unexplainable to anyone else, right? No one else knows what is really going on. And, you know, and if both people are spiritually ascended, if both people have done all of their hard work, their inner work, their journeys, their healing, all of these things, then, oh, it's wonderful, it's magical. If one person has not done it, then you kind of get a little bit of topsy-turvy energy here. Okay, but I think here with this coming in, I think here that this is something very wonderful, very magical, and very positive. Okay, so certainly the fates are playing a big role in your love life, okay? But especially with the two moon cards here as well. So something very positive coming in here for you. All right, expect miracles start to happen. Okay, doors start to open for you. All of these things. Go with the flow. Okay, Six of Swords here. Go with the flow. Be open. Be receptive. Just go where the wind blows you. Okay, do what your instincts are telling you to do. So I've got a couple of Power of Surrender cards here. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Great piece of advice, okay? And your final message here, surrender your fear of change. Hello. Okay, do we see this Tower card over here? Okay. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Okay, there's changes that are happening internally and externally for a lot of people throughout the month of May. Okay, a big turning point, okay? And so remember, we need to go with the flow, okay, and change. It's meant to make you uncomfortable a little bit, right? It's shaking you up, getting you out of your comfort zone. I'm going to leave that there for you, Capricorn. I hope there was something here in this message that did resonate with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead, and I hope to see you again on my channel next time. Bye.